Hello, Gothic literature lovers and horror fans. I am JS Larimore, aka Jax, and today in the studio I have one of my TikTok mutuals and one of my favorite content creators, the Halloween horror queen, as she goes by on TikTok. So, without further ado, welcome to Ravens and Writing Desks. Hello, and welcome to Ravens and Writing Desks. I am here today with Marissa, also known as the Halloween Horror Queen. She is a fellow TikToker and friend of mine. I started following her, and she was nice enough to follow me back, and I adore her content, and I asked her to join me today so we can talk about TikTok and movies and uh, whatever else comes up. So, how are you today? Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me on. I'm doing good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm an awkward potato, so it might take
that's
me a while
okay.
to warm up here.
That's okay. So tell me a little bit about the kind of content you do on TikTok, just for anybody who may not follow you.
I do a lot of horror and Halloween related stuff. I do limited work from home, so I'm usually always watching horror movies. Um, I've been watching horror movies since I was a kid, so it's just kind of like second nature now.
Yeah,
So,
same.
yeah, I like to do like little quick reviews of stuff and use the other user created sounds to make funny content and all that kind of stuff. And the favorites list, of course, you have to have those.
Tell us, what are some of your favorites?
Um, well, you'll notice a pattern here. Halloween, 78, Trick or Treat, Haunt, um, Train to Busan, and then Killer Clowns from Outer Space are my top five.
Nice. Yes. Trick or Treat is also one of my favorites, and Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Also Suspiria and the whole Scream franchise.
Oh yeah, I
Uh,
love Scream.
as far as slashers go. I am not the biggest fan of Halloween. I think it's fun, but, I'm more of a scream girl when it comes to slashers.
I pretty much love everything. Like I've watched so many bad horror movies on Tubi, but
Yeah.
it's like I'll give anything a chance. I think a lot of horror fan nowadays are like they're too like critical and expecting like masterpieces when horror was just supposed to be like bloody and fun. And I
Oh,
see
I
people
totally
talking,
agree.
yeah, people talk down about all these movies. I'm like, what? That was fun as hell. What is wrong with you?
So we both, and I had seen it before, but you watched it for the first time yesterday. We both
Yeah,
watched Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. So what did you think of that?
I
Speaking of things
thought
that people talk down about.
the stuff I saw people saying on Twitter, like, "Oh, this movie is horrible, low budget, absolutely awful." I was expecting like some of the stuff that I've seen on Tubi where it's like it looks like they recorded it on their phone and it's all
Right?
jumbled and shaky, and it was like it was well lit, it was well done. The acting wasn't too bad, and it was bloody and fun. I liked it. I'm looking forward to the next one.
I agree, and I thought the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like it didn't look low budget. The costumes were cheesy, but I expected that from the trailer, and I like that about it. I thought that Winnie the Pooh and Piglet looked hilarious. Um, it was
I
fun.
was
It was
big
like a
I was big sad that they killed Eeyore off. I was like, "No,
I
that's
know.
insane. How could you do that to him? Poor little Eeyore."
um, yeah, I thought it was fun. It was like a hillbilly horror movie, but Winnie the Pooh and Piglet are the hillbillies, and I thought it was good. I don't like you said, people are too critical.
They really
Um,
were.
y'all aren't watching a real bad horror if you think that's the bottom of the barrel.
Right? Yeah, absolutely correct there. Like, I've seen some really, really bad ones.
Yeah. And some movies that people really like, I thought were awful. Like The Babadook, I do not understand why that movie
Yeah.
gets such rave reviews. I thought it was terrible.
Is that one like that's the one that they consider, like, elevated horror now?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
exactly.
some of them I can deal with, some of them are pretty decent, but, I mean, it's not great. Like,
No.
Oh, my dog's going crazy in the background.
That's okay.
Um, yeah, like Hereditary. I really liked that movie up until they revealed what was actually going on. I'm like, "Really? That's it? It's a
Yeah.
freaking cult? Like, we haven't seen that 500 times before, like, come on."
Yeah.
But I have to say, Toni Collette did an amazing job of that movie, like, her performance alone, like, makes me not completely hate that movie. I can usually find something that I like about every movie. There's a few that I saw no redeeming qualities in, but I don't like to talk bad about it because, you're trying to put out there positive for the horror community, get people to watch, not, like I
Yeah.
see some people that are always just hating on everything and I'm like, dude, that's not it. Don't be that
Yeah.
guy.
Well, why even watch horror movies if you're just out there to talk bad about them?
Yeah, and if you're expecting like Oscar worthy plots and like there's gonna be plot holes, there's gonna be people making stupid decisions. That's horror. Like, come
Yeah,
on.
that's the whole genre.
It is, yeah. I don't know. People are wild.
Yeah. So what are some tropes that you don't like? What's your least favorite horror tropes?
Like the phone's not working,
Yeah.
like that kind of thing. I mean, my phone, I even live in the boonies out in the mountains of California and my phone still works. So,
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Unless you're like, I mean, unless you're in the middle of like the desert somewhere, your phone's gonna work. That
Yeah.
one's kind of goofy to me. Like there's a lot of movies where the people make decisions and I'm just like, what are you doing? I forget which one it was called. There was one that I watched last summer, I think, and the people are being shot at um downrange maybe. They're hiding behind a car and I'm just like they made some of the stupidest decisions. I'm just like, "Come on, what are you doing?" It's yeah.
To that same effect, I hate when they like go on a girls' weekend or boys' weekend and they're like, let's bag up our phones and leave them in the
Yeah.
car or whatever they do. And like, why would you do that? Even
Yeah.
even if you're not going to get attacked by a serial killer or crazed hillbillies in the boonies, you're going out in the woods. If anything happens, you break your leg or something, you need a phone to call emergency services.
Right, and, like, people nowadays aren't just gonna give up their phones that easily either, like, I wouldn't, but I've
Yeah.
seen enough movies to know that I shouldn't do that, but it's like, people aren't gonna do that. They're,
Yeah.
like, attached to their phones. Nobody's gonna do that.
No, that's nonsense.
Yeah.
So how long have you been doing the TikTok thing?
I joined in 2020 when COVID locked everything down just to kinda, pass the time, have something to do.
Yeah.
And then I started finding, like, horror content on there. I was like, "Okay, I can do this. That's what I'm about. I can do that." Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people my age joined then because, the older generation isn't like kids talk crap about it. Old people being on TikTok, I'm like, "Okay, I'm not there for you to do your stupid little dances. I'm there to talk about
Right.
horror and Halloween. Like, I'm talking about the stuff I love. You kids, you stay over there."
Right? Yeah. Stay in
Yeah.
your lane.
Right, exactly.
I saw all of your like animatronics and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That's so cool.
They're all back here. I don't know if you can see them really.
I see Shorty back there. Yay.
There's Shorty and Pennywise. I have, Sam over here and Michael over here.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
How long have you been collecting all that stuff?
Honestly, not that long. I probably started off small in, like, 2019, and then in 2020, I got a job working at Spirit, so employee discount, I just started going crazy, and
Nice.
it just exploded from there.
Yeah. Did you just work to fund your
Pretty much.
shopping spree?
I made 0 money working there, let me put that out there right now. I made nothing, it all went right back to them.
Yeah, that would be me too if I got a job
Yeah.
working there. But that would be so fun.
It was my favorite job ever. Like,
I bet
I
it
know that
was.
I've had a lot of jobs over the years, and that was just my absolute favorite.
Yeah. We just got Last year was our first year having a spirit Halloween in our
Oh,
town at
really?
all. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
wow.
they came back this year, luckily.
That's cool. I'd be so lost if they didn't open up around me. I'd be like, "No." It's like
Yeah. It was
the
awful.
the number one thing I look forward to, spirit opening, everything's right with the world.
Yeah.
'Cause ours open early. They usually open in the beginning of August, so
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah.
Ours didn't open last year till October, and then
Oh
this year they
god.
opened, early September, so hopefully next year they'll open in August.
Yeah, that is opening in October, it's like all the stores around here now are putting out Christmas stuff. Halloween's, like, pushed back into a corner, and I'm like, "That's so ugh."
Yeah,
But, I mean, the Halloween stuff started rolling out in July, so I guess it kinda makes sense.
right.
But it's just sad. You go to look for Halloween stuff, and it's like, "Ah, Christmas tree, Santa Claus in your face." Like, "No, no."
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Christmas, so
I mean, we do Christmas big too, but it's not my Halloween, like,
yeah.
at all, not even close.
I do like to do, like, the Christmas themed horror movies.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I did,
They're
like,
some of my
12 days
favorite.
of I did, like, 12 days of creepy Christmas, last year for my blog. I did, like, movie reviews and
Yeah, what did
reviewed a
you
bunch of
watch?
Christmas ones. Um, I watched Watch Out,
Mhm.
or Better Watch Out, that's it,
Better
sorry.
watch out, yeah.
And then Black Christmas, I think I did Nightmare Before Christmas, um, I'm trying to think. There was a lot of them.
Krampus?
I didn't do Krampus because I
No?
couldn't find it on any of the streaming sites, but I do love that movie.
Yeah, that one's fun.
Yeah, I love all the creepy little dolls in that movie. That
Mhm.
little angel doll's so adorable.
Yeah, until it tries to kill you.
I know, she's still cute though. I
She
love
is.
creepy clowns and creepy dolls.
For years, I was afraid of clowns, like, absolutely terrified.
Really? How'd you get
I
over it?
remember um, funny story, watching Terrifier, like, the craziest, scariest clown of
Gosh,
all, I'm like, "He's okay."
that's funny.
Yeah, I
He
don't
is the
know.
worst too.
He is, I know, I don't get it, but, I mean, when I was a kid, I used to watch Killer Clowns from Outer Space with my grandma and my aunt, and I'm like, looking back at that now, I'm like, "Those clowns were freaking scary looking. Why was I not afraid of those ones?" Like,
Yeah,
I don't know, it's weird,
I
but
always well, Shorty's so cute.
he is, but look at his face. He's
I
like,
know. He's
they're
kinda
just
crusty.
I have that's terrifying. I'm sorry, that's scary as hell. They're, like,
Yeah,
all wrinkly and ugh, their teeth.
they are
I don't
kinda
know.
crusty.
I love them though. We went to the, a Killer Clowns tribute show here in, I think it was July, where they
Yeah.
screened the movie, and they had some of the actors and people that worked on the movie up there talking about it. It was so much fun.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was a
They
lot of
are doing
fun.
Rocky Horror Picture Show tribute here. I don't know if they're showing the movie, but Brad Meyer, or the original actor that played Brad Majors, is gonna be there.
Uh-huh.
So
I I never watched that.
really? Oh, you
Yeah,
have to
I
see it,
mean,
it's so good.
I know one time when I was in high school, me and my friends went to a show like that. Um, that was so long ago, I don't even remember it. It was a long time ago. That was in the '90s, I don't remember that.
Yeah, it's really good, it's one of my favorites.
I'll have to check it out. Perfect time of
Definitely.
year for it.
It is, do a double feature of that and, Little Shop of Horrors,
Okay.
the
That one
'86
I have
version.
seen.
Yeah.
With Rick Moranis, I think, is in it?
Yes.
Yeah. I
Yes,
remember
I love
watching
that
that a
movie.
lot when I was a kid.
It's one of my very, very, very favorites. I watch it all the time.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know. I did used to watch that a lot as a kid. I don't know why I haven't, like, watched it recently. Oh, kitty cat.
I'm
Rude.
still laughing about you getting over your favorite clowns with art.
I
But, I
know,
mean, he is kind of
I know.
childlike and When he's not murdering people, he's kind of cute.
Yeah, and then I met David Howard Thornton too twice, so it was kinda like, "Oh, it's just you," and he's so goofy and sweet that it's like, I can't be afraid of you. I know it's you
Right.
under there."
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Those movies are so impressive because they did it with such a nothing budget and
Oh,
they made
yeah.
so much money on them. That just
Well,
blows me away.
especially the second one. Like, the
Yeah,
first one, I know when it came out, it was kinda more, like, obscure and people would watch it and be like, "Oh my god, like, you like that stuff?" Like, "Hell yeah, I do."
yeah,
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the third one of those. I'm very curious to see how they like wrap everything up and what the meaning of all that stuff is, you know?
yeah. I'm curious too. It's gonna be interesting how they bring him back around.
I mean, she gave birth to his head. Like, what the hell? I
Yeah,
don't know. The ending, I'm just like, how are you gonna explain that? How are you gonna work with that? Like, I don't know.
I
I'm
don't
very
know.
curious to see how it all works out though.
I am. I'm excited, and I really like Sienna.
Yeah, she's badass.
She is. I just love this new age of final girls that we're getting
Mhm.
these days. They're so tough and crazy and just they're savage. I love
I've
it.
always been a fan of, like, the strong female characters, like, when I was a teenager in high school, like, I was all about Xena, like,
Yeah.
badass, kick-ass, beating everybody up, like, she was top tier for me, and now we're getting, like, all these kick-ass female characters in horror movies, I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah, I'm super excited
A lot
about
of
that.
people seem to get upset about it, though, like, "What? We
I
can't kick
know.
ass too? Come on."
Well, it's just it at some point we had to get over all of these girls who just survived by luck or somebody coming in to save the day at the end of it. Like
Yeah.
that's just not realistic.
Yeah, true. I don't know. I'd like to think I've seen enough that I'd survive a horror movie,
Yeah.
hopefully. Unless I have to run. I'm chubby, I don't run.
Yeah, no. I would
Yeah,
not run. I would once I knock them down, I'm gonna keep hitting them until they're dead.
right? See, that's another thing with the horror tropes, like, you knock them out, and then you just sit there and drop your weapon, like, come on,
I hate that
come on.
more than anything else. Why would you do that? Don't
Yeah,
knock them
right?
out and run away. Keep hitting them.
Yes, exactly. Stab them in the throat, take out some eyeballs, like, just get it done.
Yeah. That's the worst one for me. I hate that so much. I've said
Yeah.
that on this podcast multiple times talking to other people like, "Oh, that makes me so mad." What is
And
your problem?
it happens so often too, it's like, for once, I just wanna see somebody do it right, like
Yeah. Well, that's why I like Sienna and, Sam Carpenter because 'cause they're just like, "No, I'm not stopping until I'm sure you're dead. I'm just gonna
yeah.
stab the shit out of you."
Or have you seen, Feast?
No, I haven't.
With the creepy little monsters in the bar, and at the end, the girl is just, like, so done, she just, like, beats this thing's face in, like, teeth are flying, I'm like, "Yeah, that's how you do it."
Oh, I'm
Like,
gonna have to watch that now.
yeah, check that one out, the first one's really good, the other ones get kinda goofy, but the first one was really good.
I like Goofy too.
Yeah. I mean, I think, like, the second one I wanna say had, like I wanna say it had circus like, little circus people in it, and I'm like, "What is going on he How do you go from the first one, which was really cool, underrated, bloody, to, like, they just didn't give a fuck anymore with that one, they were like, "Let's just throw everything into the mix here," like,
That sounds good too. Actually, I love Goofy. My favorite Texas Chainsaw Massacre is number 2.
yeah.
It's so ridiculous and wild and just
I think I've seen that one. Not a lot, but I do think I've seen that one. That's the one with the radio show host, right?
yes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have seen that one.
Yeah, that one's my favorite.
Yeah, the Thanksgiving horror movies, the Eli Roth, he's finally made the Thanksgiving movie.
I'm excited about that, and I'll tell
Yeah,
you why, because, Thanksgiving made me so
love that movie.
mad. Oh, I hate it.
Why?
Because I wanted it to be an actual turkey.
Oh, yeah. But I
I
mean
just really wanted to see a movie like Rubber, but with a turkey.
he kind of is that.
No, he's a
I don't know.
puppet. I just wanted them to let loose a bird.
Yeah, my family gives me so much shit for watching that movie every year, like, even, like, it'll be May, and they'll say something like, "You just got stuffed." I'm like, "Shut up." That movie is a freaking classic, it's hilarious, like, it's so bad it's good.
It made me so mad. I just wanted a turkey to go around and murder the hell out of everybody, but
That
not a
movie,
puppet, a real one.
yeah. Eh, I don't know, I still love it. That's, like, my goofy, dorky movie that I absolutely have to watch every season, as
So I
much as
am
my family
excited
hates
about
it.
the Thanksgiving movie that he's
Yeah.
doing. It looks good. And,
Yep, so we saw the trailer on the big screen when we Saw X,
yeah,
and, it looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool, not gonna lie.
yeah. Um, no, I it's not by the same people, but did you see Violent Nights?
Yeah, with,
Did you
the
like
dude
it?
from Stranger Things?
Yeah. Did you like
Yeah,
it?
I did like that one. It
I thought
was
it was really good.
I think it's more actiony, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I need to get my husband to watch that one, I think he would really like that.
I made mine watch it too, and he really liked it.
I'm adding that to the rotation for seasonal Christmas viewing. Gotta
He
make
did
him watch.
not care for Winnie the Pooh, though.
No?
No, he's
What
like, "This is
okay.
so stupid." I was like, "This is amazing. You need to hush."
I feel like if people aren't horror fans, they don't get it.
Yeah,
Like, with Thanksgiving, like, they just don't get it. Like, there's bad movies that's so bad that they're good, but then there's just really bad that you're like, "Okay, no, never watching that one again."
yeah,
They don't get the so bad that it's good thing. It's like they just see, "Okay, this is so fake, this is so cheesy, this is so stupid." It's like, "That's what makes it great."
yeah, and I've made him watch some movies now, and he's always like, Why do you like these?" And I'm like, "It's so hilarious."
Yeah, they don't get it. It's
Like,
alright.
yeah, I made him watch Velocipaster, and I watched that one so many times, and he's like, what is this movie?" And I'm like, this is cinematic gold is what this is."
I don't think I've ever watched that one. I'm gonna have to check that one out. I know my
Oh my
friends
gosh,
watched
it's
it,
so funny.
but what is another one? The Killer Sofa?
Oh, that
Or
movie.
the one with the killer pants or the killer jeans, whatever, that was on Shutter Slacks, I think it's called.
I haven't seen that one,
Oh
but
gosh,
that
yeah,
sounds funny.
the killer pair of pants, like, they squeeze people and it's,
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
yeah,
Killer Pinata's really good.
I haven't seen that one
It's
either.
a little, I have to give a trigger warning for that one because there's a vomit scene that's really,
Oh,
really over the top.
ugh,
They eat some poison candy, and it's just a lot.
okay.
Um, you know the scene in Trick or Treat where he eats the
Uh-huh,
candy bar? It's
yeah,
more than that.
ugh.
Yeah, it's a
See,
lot.
okay, vomit I can deal with, but it's like when they're doing it and it's going in someone else's mouth, and I'm like, "Ugh, ooh,
Ugh.
no."
Yeah, it's
As
not
long as
that
it's
bad, but
cute.
it's a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. That the only thing that I absolutely don't like about horror movies nowadays is just senseless killing of the poor family dog or cat. Like, that
Yeah,
makes me so mad. Like, there's no need for that now. If it adds nothing to the story, leave it out.
yeah, I agree.
'Cause my heart is too tender to watch little animals get killed.
Yeah, I don't like kids, uh, kids being the antagonist is fine. I don't like when kids are, like, anything bad happening to them
Yeah.
unless
Yeah.
it just depends, I guess, if it's, I don't know, they're little shithead kids maybe.
Yeah, some of them deserve it. Fuck
Yeah.
them kids.
Exactly. I do like the antagonist kids though, like
Mhm.
little evil kids. I'm cool with that.
Trying to think of the one I watched where something's wrong with the children.
Oh, we watched that.
Did you like that
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, I liked it.
It was different. Like, I
It
wasn't
was weird. It
yeah,
was
I
super
wasn't
weird.
expecting them to be what they ended up being, so it was like,
Yeah,
"Okay, that's new."
yeah. It was really different. I like that one.
Yeah. It was
Did you
alright for
watch
me.
Skinamarink?
Ugh, okay. Now, I said earlier there's movies like, I can usually find something positive that I like. I could not find anything that I liked about that movie.
Oh, okay. I asked because on my last show, that's we all watched that movie and
Oh
pretty much
gosh.
dissected it, and none of us
Mhm.
liked it either.
Okay. I mean, and 15 minutes in, when nothing's happening, I'm like I keep watching, I'm like, "It's gotta get better. It's
Yeah.
gotta get better." Because I saw, this girl that I follow on TikTok that has, like, millions of followers, she's like, "This movie is so great. It's so scary," and I'm like, "Yeah!" And I'm like, "W Is anything happening? What's gonna happen?" There's a freaking chicken. Do you hear it?
No, I thought it was a dog.
Well, my dog barked at the chicken, so yeah,
Oh,
it's all crazy over here. But yeah, that is one movie. Like, I'm glad if you did like it, but it most definitely was not for me.
yeah,
Nothing happened. It was boring. I could do that with my phone in the dark, a corner of a room, a door jam, a little kid's feet. Like,
yeah,
that's, I get what they were going for, but it wasn't for me. No.
yeah, me neither. It was a ADHD nightmare. I couldn't stay focused. I was just like ready for it to be done.
Yeah, pretty much. I can't believe I sat through the whole thing. I'm like, "It's gotta get better. It's gotta get better. It's gotta" credits roll. It didn't get better. It
No,
didn't.
I didn't hate it. I mean, like I could find one redeeming thing is that I could see that there was some things to discuss about what was happening or what happened, what was going on,
Mhm.
but that was it. Like there's some interpretation there, but that's my only
Yeah.
redeeming thing I could find in that movie. It was
Yeah.
boring.
It was. I see, like, the people that turned it off within the first 15 minutes. I wish I had done that.
Yeah, it was super boring.
Yeah, and there's usually not movies that really just disappoint me like that on that level. Like, I was expecting, like I said, the way that girl talked it up, I was expecting, like, a cinematic masterpiece of, like, scariness, and just no.
Yeah, maybe she just doesn't watch horror movies.
I mean, she does, though, she reviews them all the time, but I think I don't know, 'cause I watched another one that she talked up a lot, I think it was called Wendigo, and, like, I don't live back there, back east where all this stuff happens, so maybe I just didn't get it, but that one was kinda not great either. It's like I don't know. And that's why I always tell people, like, don't just go off of this person's opinion or my opinion or that person's because everybody's different, you know? You're gonna
Yeah,
like stuff that some people hate and, it's you gotta trust your own opinion. I don't trust anybody's opinion anymore after those 2 movies.
right. Yeah, I don't really listen to reviews either, especially with the movies I watch because I watch such bad horror movies. And usually, if it's 3 stars or less, then I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Just just because I'm like, "All right, this has, like, 2 stars, I'm probably gonna enjoy this movie."
I mean, that's the majority because 'cause I'm doing the 365, horror movies for the year.
Yeah,
And I've watched so many, like, low budget, like, 1 and 2-star movies this year that it's insane. I've come across a couple decent ones, a lot of them are just, no.
yeah,
There's a reason why you have 1 star,
yeah.
definitely.
Y I don't know if I could do that.
What, 365?
Yeah, just, like, different movies every day.
It's really difficult to find ones that I haven't already seen.
Yeah,
Like, sometimes I will start one and I'll be, like, 5 minutes in, I'm like, "Oh, shit, I've seen this one already, I have to try to find another one." But Tubi is really great for that. They have, like, a huge horror selection
yeah,
on
they
there.
do.
Like, if I'm watching something, 99% of the time it's on there.
Yeah. Oh, I remembered one of the Christmas ones I watched that was really good, the Advent Calendar. Have you seen that?
I wanna say I
It's
have, but I don't remember
French.
it. Is it?
Yeah, it's a French film,
Okay, maybe I haven't then.
um, which, by the way, French the French have really good horror movies.
Oh,
Every
yeah.
time I've watched a French film, it's been really creepy, really scary, but, Advent Calendar was really creepy, so if you're looking when you get into the Christmas time and you're looking for movies to do for 365,
Yeah,
that one's really
I'll have
good.
to add that one. Speaking of French movies, have you seen Inside?
No, but somebody
Oh,
recommends it to me all the time, so I need to watch it. I know I saw
watch
it the other
that
day on one of my
movie.
streaming services.
Don't watch the American version because it's garbage, but the French version, oh my gosh, I was in a funk for, like, a week after I watched that movie.
Really?
Like, it seriously affected me, and I don't know if it's because I had been pregnant and had a kid before, but yeah, it was powerful.
Yeah. I gotta be careful, with what horror movies I watch and when because, having kids running around the house or a
Oh,
kid running
yeah.
around the house. Some of them she watches with me, but, um, I usually just let her watch the
Yeah.
goofy
How
gore,
how old
not
is
like
she?
she's 8,
Oh, okay.
so, I probably let her watch more than what some parents would let their kids watch because she does
Mhm.
like horror movies, but, I don't like her to watch realistic gore, more of, like,
Yeah.
silly zombie movies, and, she's seen Killer Clowns, and she's watched Rubber and stuff like that, but,
Yeah,
anything
that's
with, like,
understandable.
nudity in it or realistic gore, I don't let her watch anything like that.
Yeah, I get it. My daughter's 23, so I don't have to worry about that.
I
She
did let her watch Trick or Treat because I forgot about the werewolf scene.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I was like, "Cover your eyes.
No,
Oops,
you're
I'm
supposed
sorry.
to.
I forgot about this scene."
Did she
But
like that one, though,
she
apart from
likes
the
it, yeah.
Yeah. Everybody loves Sam. How can you not love Sam?
I
He's
know, he's
adorable.
adorable. He's my little baby.
He is my second favorite. Ooh,
So, yeah, her favorite movie is, Anna and the Apocalypse, which is a zombie
mm.
Christmas movie musical.
I tried to watch that one. I can't do the musical thing. I can't do it.
I love musicals, so that one's super fun.
Yeah, I'll have to try to watch it again this Christmas.
It's fun because it's, like, the goofiness of a zombie movie, like a zombie comedy, but then the
Mhm.
songs are really well produced and the lyrics are really good, so
Yeah.
it's a combination of a really well-produced musical with really silly zombie gore and comedy, so it's fun.
I'll have to try to check it out again because everybody that I see talking about it always says that it's really good. I'm just like, I don't know. The singing, I can't get past the singing. I'll have to work on that.
Well, I don't know if you'll like Rocky Horror Picture Show then.
But the weird thing is I actually know a lot of the songs in that movie already because I had a friend that was obsessed with it in high school.
Okay.
So it's like, I'll probably, like, be jamming along with them a little bit just
It
because I
has a
already
great
know
soundtrack.
'em. Mm.
So, um, I was gonna ask you about you have some brand deals, don't you?
Have what?
Do you have brand deals?
Oh, I
I saw
wish.
you I saw you had codes that you were putting out the other day.
Oh, well, I do, promotions for, like, a spooky little shop in Michigan that they do, like, cups and shirts
Okay.
and sweaters and stuff like that, but it's not I reached out to them and asked, "I buy a lot of your stuff, and I'm sure a lot of people probably see me posting about it, and give me a code. Let's do it."
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And, aren't you, like, modeling hats for which wood bags or
No, I bought the hat and,
I
took a
saw you on their
picture.
website, though.
Yeah, she took the picture and put it on the website, but that I don't have a code for them, I don't get paid, nothing like that.
They should.
I know, right?
You wear that hat in all your videos,
I know, and I get so many people asking, "Where's your hat from? Where's your hat from?" I know I've probably sold them, like, $1,000 worth of stuff by now from
right?
everybody asking.
I'm literally wearing one of their berets right now.
"Oh, are you?"
Yeah, the trick or treat one.
"Oh, cute." I love that.
Yeah.
Love it. So cute.
Oh, I love their stuff.
I
I would
know.
spend so much money there if I had the money to spend there.
Yeah, most definitely. I got like 3 hats from them for my birthday over the summer, and they're amazing. The
Yeah,
trick
I'm
or treat
definitely gonna
hat
buy
is the most
some more.
popular.
They didn't have the trick or treat hat whenever I went on there to buy it.
Yeah.
They were sold out, so I bought the beret instead.
I'll let you know if I ever see it in stock.
Okay,
'Cause yeah, no,
cool.
that one's really, really popular.
Yeah, I know I want one. I almost bought the
Yeah.
purse at Spirit, but I thought it would be overkill with the shirt and the earrings and the beret, so I bought the Killer Clowns purse instead.
Hey, whatever makes you happy. I have so many purses and backpacks and stuff. It's like I'll never use them all. Like I have one sitting here right. Whoa! Now, sorry. My um my tripod doesn't like to hold my phone. It's too heavy. So I have this
Oh.
purse that I've never used
Oh, I love that.
just sitting here. I am obsessed with like clothes, shoes, and purses, and
Yeah, I've got
like
a ton of purses too. I've got like this coffin one sitting right here, and
that's nice. I think I have one similar to that.
yeah, I've got like 4 pairs of black boots that are all insanely similar. My husband's like, "How many pairs of black boots do you need?" And I'm like, "All of them."
Right? And see, that's another thing they don't get. I don't need another pair, but I want another pair.
That's what I told him. I was like, "Well, this pair is for the summertime. This pair's lined, so the winter, and these
Mhm.
pairs also for the winter, and because they're lined with fur, but they're high heels, so they're fancy."
But these are my going out winter boots. Uh,
Yeah. We just watched Chucky. My 8-year-old saw the original Chucky for the first time the other night.
ooh, did she like that? Was she okay with that? My husband's afraid of Chucky, like
She loved it. She was like, "Oh my god, look how he walks. He's so cute."
I mean, no, he's really not, but as long
She's
as long as she thinks so.
she's 100% my kid. Like I said, I like creepy dolls and stuff. She's like, "Look at him walking. He's so cute."
Like, yeah, no, drop kick him right now, immediately.
That's also what she said. She's like, "Why are they all scared of a 3-foot doll? Why don't they just throw him across the room?"
I mean, she's got a point. She
Yeah.
really does.
She's seen the, Aubrey Plaza version, the 2019 one,
Uh-huh.
a couple of times because I like that derpy little Chucky a lot. So
That's another one that everybody talks so bad about. I didn't think it was that bad.
I love that one, but
Like,
because he's so derpy and so, like, broken, I just think
yeah,
he's so cute.
he's not as scary as the original, I don't think, but I don't know. I didn't mind that remake. Remakes
I
get shit on a lot, and there's some really good ones, so people need to stop.
Yeah, I really love the Carrie remake with, Chloe Grace Moretz. I thought that one was really
Yeah,
awesome.
but that was so bad casting because she's like freaking beautiful. Who would make fun of her? I
Yeah,
mean, I get the overbearing religious mom, but yeah, she definitely wasn't the ugly outcast that Carrie was supposed to be.
yeah. I felt the same way, and I just watched this again. Did you see Freaky?
Yes.
Okay, and that girl was supposed to be a loser, and I'm like,
Uh-huh.
there's no way anybody's making fun of her, even if she is poor and buying her clothes at the thrift shop.
Right? Like rewind back to the 90s. Like I'll show you the losers. Like
Yeah,
that's not it. That's not it. I
I
was I
know.
was the weird made fun of kid in school, so I know no, nobody was making fun of her.
Yeah, I felt the same way. I was like, how are we supposed to believe this girl's getting made fun of at school?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't go to school nowadays. Maybe kids got more brutal and rude.
Oh, I'm sure they did.
Mm.
Kids suck.
A lot of them do. Yeah,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
I did like Vince Vaughn in that movie. He was
Oh,
really
he was
funny
hilarious.
as a
He was
teenage girl.
absolutely hilarious. Big old like 6'5" dude trying to play a teenage girl. It was
Yeah,
great.
that was good. Mm. But the kill scene in Carrie was so good. She played crazy uh so well. Chloe Grace Moretz played crazy I've had enough really well in the end.
Yeah, she's a good actress. I like her.
I do
I like
too.
her a lot.
I do watch
Mm.
that one a lot. Plus, I can't watch the original Carrie with the kiddo in the house because the first 15 minutes of that movie is just naked 70s
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
full
70s
frontal.
70s Bush.
Yes, full frontal for the
Right,
first
right,
15
right.
minutes of the
Yeah.
movie.
I was trying to think, I'm like, "What happened in that movie that's bad?" And then, oh, yeah, 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 I get
Yeah,
it.
it's all 70s Bush for the first 15 minutes. The rest is okay.
Yeah. I don't know, Stephen King stuff, even the movies, I find kinda slow,
Yeah,
um, and I'll probably get a lot of hate, but I actually like Doctor Sleep better than The Shining.
I haven't watched it yet.
No,
Um,
it's really good.
my toxic trait is wanting to read the book before I see the movie and then never reading the book.
Yeah, that could take a while. I
Yeah.
don't know if that's one of his bigger books, but God, I've seen some of them, and I tried reading The Stand, like, way back in the day, and I was just like, "This is so boring."
I bought it and then I started it and never finished it.
Yeah, it's just extremely long and slow moving, and I'm like, "I need some action, like,
Yeah,
something's gotta happen here," and it just didn't happen. But,
I know.
I don't know. I know a
And
lot of
it's
people
like
like
his
him.
longest book, but that one was so good
Yeah.
and it moved so quickly that I didn't have any problem reading that one, but I have such
Which
a
one?
love-hate it.
Oh, okay.
I have such a
I
love-hate
haven't read
relationship with his books. Like I either love, love, love them or I hate, hate, hate them.
them.
There's no
Yeah.
in between.
Yeah, I haven't read, like I said, after I tried to read The Stand, I was like, "Oh, I can't do this anymore. Can't do it anymore."
Yeah, he's wordy.
Very. It's
Yeah.
like The Lord of the Rings where they go into detail about the details of the details, and I'm just like, "I get it. It's shiny. Move on."
Yeah. Yes, he's wordy. Um, I think the last one I really, really hated was Desperation. And I only read it because my mom's like, it's so creepy. I had to like toss it across the room. I couldn't even finish it. I was like, oh, cool. Super excited then. And when I got to the end, I was so pissed off. I was like, I can't believe that's what it was this whole freaking time. And I
Oh,
was
so like
so
my feelings
mad.
on Hereditary.
Yeah,
Like,
it was basically kind of the same thing. It was like, I don't know, some kind of they dug up a ancient god or something in the mines. I know, I was
yeah.
like, "Oh my god, seriously?"
So back when I used to read a lot of horror books, I always liked Dean Koontz. He did
I
a
like
lot of
him
good
too.
stuff. And I'm really surprised they didn't make more movies off of his stuff.
Yeah.
He did a lot of cool, like, creepy books, and then no movies.
My problem with him is that he gets weird. Like, his series when he does a series, like, his standalone books are really awesome, but when you read his series, they get
Yeah.
so weird. The first couple books will be awesome, and then it just takes a left turn out into s really, really strange.
It happens. Like, I mean, I tried to write a book. I started it in, like, 2016, and it's still not finished, so I completely understand probably getting burnt out and not knowing where to go or what to do, so he's just like, "Hey, I'm gonna throw this into the mix and see where we go." Like, it's difficult.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I
You
mean, I
write
have
you write, yeah?
yeah,
Okay, I
yeah.
thought so. That's
I have a
awesome.
trilogy on Amazon and then, short stories published with, a Gothic publishing house.
Okay, cool. What is it? The
The
publishing
publishing
house?
house, it's
Yeah.
Quill and Crow.
Okay, awesome. I
Yeah.
follow them on Twitter.
Do you? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So,
cool.
yeah, they've published 3 or 4 of my stories, I can't remember. I think it's 3, and then
Very
I
cool.
work in marketing for them.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. I didn't know that.
Yep.
I don't know how I didn't make the connection because I'm sure you probably are all over their Twitter and stuff. But you know what? I haven't seen much lately. Since everything changed on there, I don't see like a lot of the stuff that I used to see, so I'm gonna have to look that up and
I
see
think that they
what's
do a
new.
lot more on Threads now and,
Mhm.
on TikTok just
Okay.
because of how everything has changed on Twitter since,
Yeah.
the takeover.
And it sucks because I have like excuse me, like the biggest following on Twitter. Like I've never
Yeah,
been able to get like a big following anywhere else but there, and then it gets taken over and it's like garbage. I'm like, "Ugh,
I
this sucks.
know.
This sucks." Just my luck.
I know, I'm working on slowly building up my Blue Sky account, so
Yeah, I've been trying to post over there too. It's like the dude that made Twitter made the blue skies. So why didn't you just keep Twitter?
I know. I
Yeah,
don't
just sell
know.
it to freaking somebody that's just insistent on ruining everything. Like,
I
ugh.
know. I'm starting to wonder if he's not purposely trying to tank it.
It seems like it. It really does.
Yeah,
Like trying to take away block features so that you can't like people literally have stalkers
I
and
know.
like that's just asking for trouble.
I
I don't
know.
understand where that came
Yeah,
why
I
that
will.
idea was even a thing.
I know, that's what I said. I said I would literally deactivate my account if that happened because there's people I don't want access to.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I totally feel that sentiment. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, we're about at the 1 hour mark, so do you have any socials you wanna plug or
Well, just if anybody wants to follow me on TikTok, TikTok and Instagram is Halloween Horror Queen for both of them. Um, Twitter is Morticia Vibes just because Halloween Horror Queen is too long for them. So, yeah.
Alright, well, thank you so much for joining me. This was super fun. I always
Thank
love
you.
being able to talk horror movies with somebody who watches them as much as I do.
Yeah, it's been interesting. Like I said, this is the first time I've done this, so it was an experience. Thank you for
And
having me
you'll
on.
have to come back again sometime. We'll talk more movies or talk TikTok. Um,
Absolutely, anytime.
yeah, I'm excited and I'm going to plug this on TikTok too. So it comes out on Thursday if you want to do the same.
Okay,
Um,
of course.
and I will link all of her socials in the description below. You can find me on Twitter at Jax2_0, on TikTok at Jax the Tiny Raptor, Instagram at JSLarimore, and on my website, jslarimore.com. So check me out there, and thank you for joining us on Ravens and Writing Desks.
Thank you.
Bye.